Hi everybody, this is Michael, and today I'm going to show you my backcountry photo gear selection. This is the gear I take on backpack trips, on canyoneering trips, and on river trips where we're normally pack rafting or sea kayaking. Really any backcountry situation where space and weight are serious considerations. The whole idea here is to go light and mobile, to carry less, to shoot more without sacrificing image quality and performance. So all things considered, I have to take into consideration the weight of the camera gear, the versatility, the optical performance, the autofocus performance, and wanting publishable images and images that I can blow up to gallery size prints. All those things considered lead me to a mirrorless APS-C camera system. Forget smartphones. Even ones that give you access to raw files just do not have the capabilities of a good mirrorless digital SLR system. So all those things considered, all leads down to my primary choice being the Sony a6600, 24 megapixel camera. Camera body weighs a pound. Autofocus system is great. The optical quality is great. You get a lot of bang for your buck for a $1,300 camera. But one of the reasons why I decided to go with a cropped sensor camera versus a full frame camera is that the lenses are lighter. Yes, full frame mirrorless bodies are light, but you don't really save much in the lenses. You do when you go to an APS-C size camera. The primary all-around travel lens that I keep on this camera is a Sony 16-70 f4. It's equivalent to a 24-105 in a full frame camera, which gives me, for the most part, lots of great wide angle capability. And at 105, it gives me portrait capability, which is, since I shoot people and lifestyle and portraits, that's important for me to have. And I also like a little bit of lens compression for landscapes as well. So the whole thing with a battery, a card, a little mini strap here, and a really right stuff dedicated plate for this specific camera model, which is how I attach it to my tripod. I use a Arca Swiss compatible clamp and plate system. This whole thing is 2 pounds. When I need more wide angle capability, I love this lens right here. This is a Tamron 11-20 constant f2.8. Weighs 13 ounces, and it's as sharp as can be, and it's $400. So on canyoneering trips or even places where I might need extreme wide angle, like maybe I'm filming myself on a raft or a kayak, this is my go-to lens. Sometimes I take this in lieu of that 16-70 f4. Next, this is a medium telephoto. This is a Zeiss lens, 85 1.8, sharpest lens in my line. It's equivalent to a 135 on a full frame camera. Weighs 1 pound 2 ounces. It shoots into the light with great contrast and color. This is kind of a luxury. I don't backpack for extended days with this. This is more of a river trip lens or a short 2 or 3 day backpack trip where I'm not going very far. The Achilles heel, I think, in the Sony APS-C camera body line are telephoto lenses. There are several light ones on the market. Ones that come to mind, one that they specifically make for the APS-C system that's fairly light, I think it's 1.5 pounds, is a 70-350 4.5 to 6.3. That's a sweet little lens. For wildlife-rich areas, I decided to go with the Sony full-frame 100-400 zoom because I'm a real stickler for image sharpness and for focus performance. That's a lot of good lens. And very sharp throughout its entire range. That's why I opt for that lens there, although there are later options. Now, of course, with a camera body and several lenses, you need a way to carry it and to have it accessible. I'll show you 2 products that are my favorite. This one here is a camera pod from Hyperlight Mountain Gear, and I've actually had some input into the design of this. Before this came out, I used a couple of chest holsters that I carry my camera in. Keep it right here on my backpack. The camera body with a lens attached and a few accessories comes in and out of that real easily, so it's always quickly accessible. I can attach this to my backpack so it moves in harmony with my body, doesn't really get in the way. Prior to this, the other packs that I use are good. They're just heavier. This is just the lightest weight, largest volume camera pod that I found. The material is their full Dyneema. It's waterproof, but not immersible. So this product works great for keeping out rain. Even for extended day rains in the Washington and Oregon Cascades, this camera pack kept my camera pretty dry. For river trips and sea kayak trips, any place where you might flip a boat over in the water, or any place where the white water is big enough or waves could come crashing over your boat, this is my favorite product right here. This is a sagebrush dry bag made in Cake, Alaska, southeast Alaska, one of the wettest places on earth. They know how to make dry bags. We've got a great dry suit zipper. We've got waterproof, very tough material here the pack is made out of. Very good carrying capacity for a cropped sensor camera system. And finally, for support, some backpack trips I don't take support with me. Others I do. River trips, certainly. I have a small carbon fiber tripod. This one is so old, it was made in the 90s. It's a Gitzo Series 1 mountaineering. This tripod only weighs a pound, and it only comes up to 48 inches, fully extended. I don't use center columns. I think they're fairly useless. The best part, my favorite part about this tripod is this little head from Really Right Stuff. It's called their micro ball. This is the smallest, lightest, most capable, and best performing little ball head that I found in the market today. I think it's half a pound. It's got the Arca Swift style clamp, so my camera goes in there really solidly. This tripod did well at holding my A6600 with that 100 to 400 on there. Holds it pretty well, as long as I have sturdy ground beneath me. This whole tripod is 1.5 pounds. So 1.5 pounds of solid support. Absolutely rely on this for night shots, any low light shots where I'm doing really long exposures on a tripod. And this has been a lifesaver on many backpacking trips in the Grand Canyon and other places where I wanted to do some nighttime and really low light photography. So with this camera body and this lens and maybe an extra lens and even a flash, like my whole camera outfit can be 5 or 6 pounds at the most. It may sound heavy if you're not a photographer, but most photographers carry camera bags that are 15 pounds, 20 pounds. So paring your equipment down to just what I've shown you gives you a lot of versatility and a lot of flexibility in a backcountry location at like 1/3 of the weight. Please hit the like button, and we will see you next time.